Welcome to the Houston Independent School District. If you're watching this, you've made the wise choice to join our ranks, and you've proven that you're a distinguished candidate. This is the beginning of your hiring process. Now that you've accepted our offer and you're soon to be part of our team, we want to make sure you get started in the best and most efficient way possible. This video will describe the immediate steps in our hiring process and make you aware of all the steps in detail. We know that we're successful if you're successful, so we want this process to be open and easy for you. The Houston Independent School District has a comprehensive hiring process that takes care of you and helps to make sure all the nuts and bolts are accounted for. In summary, the process looks like this. We extend an offer as well as the employee information attachment, and if applicable, a contract. When you electronically accept, your acceptance is forwarded to the HR business partner, and the hiring process starts rolling. Then we'll take you through their verification process, just to make sure you're not impersonating the awesome person you say you are. And we'll go through processing, which means we do a background check. We will be serving students after all, so that's important, and invite you to an in-person pre-hire session. Usually, before you report to your new job, it's important that you attend the new employee orientation. Finally, when you clear all those stages, you're ready to report for duty. A warm welcome will be waiting for you when you show up to work. Since you said yes, we're now going to take you through the rest of the stages of the hiring process in detail, so you know what's coming and how to move forward. We have to verify every employee's eligibility, credentials, and citizenship, so we know we've both made a good decision here. We'll start with our teachers, whose teaching credentials we will have to review to ensure they match the requirements for your position. We're required by law to do so. There are some qualifications that specifically apply to teachers. If you are a teacher, you need to hold at least a bachelor's degree and be fully certified to teach in Texas, or hold a valid out-of-state certificate that is reciprocal in the state of Texas, or accepted in an alternative certification program and eligible for a probationary certificate. If you are a teaching assistant, there are some pretty important qualifications for you too. You must meet one of the following qualifications: completion of at least 2 years of college-level coursework at an accredited college or university, or obtained an associate's degree, or completion of an approved paraprofessional professional development series. Have subject-based knowledge that qualifies you to assist in instructing reading, writing, and mathematics as measured by the Texas Higher Education Assessment Test, formerly TASP, and must hold a high school diploma or GED. The State Board of Education requires that you possess or apply for the Standard Educational Aid Certificate as well. We'll provide information on the application process for the Standard Educational Aid Certificate in a separate email after receiving your electronic offer acceptance. For the rest of our team, you're just as important, so we've got to check your credentials too. Any positions requiring a degree require you to submit an official hard copy transcript or an official electronic transcript from the college or university to HR within 30 days of your hire date. Also, for all of us, we need you to submit either your original service record for previous instructional experience or verification letters from your previous employment that verify the details of your experience. This will vary depending on your position. Bring your original service records in for us to make a copy of. A couple of other verification steps are that we have to verify your citizenship, and if you are a rehire, we have to double-check your former personnel file. Who would have guessed processing would be part of the process? Here you will complete our required onboarding wizard and attend a group pre-hire session. You don't have to leave the house to complete your new hire paperwork. It's all online. Shortly after you've completed the job offer, you will receive an email with a link to the onboarding wizard. Click the link and follow the prompts. Block out about 45 minutes to complete the process, but don't sweat. If you're interrupted, you can save your work and return later. When you have completed this step, we can schedule you for one of the many inconvenient group pre-hire sessions. Once you've completed the onboarding wizard, we can begin the criminal background check. This process will require you to schedule and complete electronic fingerprints. You should have no problem scheduling a fingerprint appointment because HISD is a registered site for fingerprinting, and we can schedule up to 60 appointments a day. A background check is part of the hiring process, and it's important that you are fingerprinted as soon as possible to move the hiring process forward. Failure to complete this may delay your start date. If you have questions or concerns, use the resource you see here. We know it sounds intense, but it's necessary, and it shouldn't be a big deal for you to clear our background check. The big thing to take home here is that if you have a criminal history that poses a threat to our students or is inconsistent with your position, we just can't have that. It's a legal thing, and it's part of making our schools safe and sound. Also, for any positions requiring you to get behind the wheel or to have a special license, you may be required to be part of the Department of Transportation notice system. And one last point, we have to do some drug and alcohol testing for employees hired into safety-sensitive positions, and our offer and continued employment will depend on those results. Now that you've completed the E-Verify onboard wizard, as a condition of your employment, we must verify your identity and confirm your employment eligibility in the United States. For the purpose of this form and for other reasons, be sure to bring in the necessary identification. For example, it's required by HISD that you bring your Social Security card because we use this document to verify your legal name. You can see the complete list of possible documents here. If you want to sign up for direct deposit, you should also bring a voided check or a direct deposit letter from your bank. Otherwise, we will enroll you in our bank card program. As a recap, here are the documents you'll need to bring in the pre-hire session. Finally, smile for the camera. You will take a photo for your ID badge at the conclusion of the pre-hire session. After you've gone through all those steps, you'll be ready to report to work. You will receive an HISD clearance email from HR with your start date, your network access, and your scheduled new employee orientation date and time. The clearance letter will give you access to the HISD network, email, and the employee portal. You will receive your ID badge at your scheduled new employee orientation. In a nutshell, you accept the offer. We verify your eligibility, credentials, and citizenship. You complete the electronic onboarding wizard, get fingerprinted, and attend a group pre-hire session. We enter you in our system and send you a clearance letter. You attend the new employee orientation and then report to work. That's how the hiring process goes for most employees. But if you have any additional questions about your individual process, use the resources on screen. Once again, welcome to the Houston Independent School District.